What's up, YouTube? Happy Tuesday. CHF here, bringing you another episode of Coaching Handheld Football. But before we get into some coaching, I need to talk to you guys about something that just really ticks me off. So going to be a little bit of a rant today, guys. But EA, I want so much to love you guys. I want so much to love you guys. And honestly, you were taking good steps because, quite frankly, the Easter promo was grindable, rewarded free-to-play players, but it set a harmful precedent, and you guys are now taking that to the next level. So we now have two promos that are actively going on. We've got the NFL Movers and the NFL Heroes. Here is my problem with that. Both events take an insane amount of stamina that make them impossible to grind at the same time. There is just not enough time in the day with the stamina regeneration rates in order to actually grind just what you give us on a daily basis for both the Movers and the Heroes. This whole new trend of 100 stamina for every single live event is just trash, guys. It's just trash. It's like you make promos grindable, but then you jack the stamina costs up so much that you can't grind. Get it together. The other thing that is hot trash, I had a couple of people who were just super salty, some friends of mine who spend money on Madden Cash, but you look at this pack right here on the screen, right? NFL Movers Heavy Pack contains up to 500. That's the thing that a lot of people don't get. Up to 500. So for 1,000 Madden Cash, $10, you almost get a 103 to 106 player, if you're lucky. But let's take a look at the details on this pack, guys. 100 to 500. I had several people getting about 150. That means that you guys are valuing a 103 to 106 NFL Movers player with no boost, at about $30. Because if you're only getting 150 of these luggage pieces for $10 and a gold player, give me a break. Give me a break. Like, you know me. If you've been a longtime subscriber of this channel, I am not anti-pay to win. Like, I get that people paying and buying Madden Cash supports the game and that EA is not a charity. I want them to be that way because I actually own shares of EA. But this is just ridiculous. Ridiculous that you're valuing this late in the game a 103 to 106 player at somewhere between $20 if you're lucky, $10 if you're super lucky, but $30 based on what I've seen of people actually opening the packs. And that is hot trash, EA. So please, I love you guys, but get back to it. If you're going to make stuff grindable, make it grindable. And for God's sake, the people buying Madden Cash supporting their game are the reason we have the game. Give them some value, because this is a slap in the face of the people buying Madden Cash in my eyes. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below if you disagree. I mean, I'll even go so far as to say, let me pull this up. I spent Madden Cash to get a stamina recharge at 20% faster so that I get a stamina in 48 seconds instead of a minute, just in the hopes that I could keep up with grinding because I'm a grinder. Guess what? Even spending that cash, I still can't grind these promos together. So you got to make it so that if you're going to have promos that are grindable, that you don't make them cost so much that it's impossible to grind unless you're dumping a ton of Madden Cash on stamina refill. So that's it. Sorry for the rant, but you guys know me if you've been on the channel. When EA does well, I'm going to give you guys praise, but when they give us BS, I'm going to call them out for giving us some BS. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into some drives here. As I mentioned, my target, I no longer choose my target. Our spreadsheet chooses my target for me. So I'm just going to keep going, see if I can keep putting up good scores. And if I keep putting up good scores, my opponents will keep getting harder and harder. But let's see if we can go with day number 3 of a 3-touchdown performance. Once again, just going to stick to some basics, try and call smart plays, and see if we can move it down the field. We're going to start with trips corner strike. We've got a 3-4 zone coverage, so we're going to look to either Cooks or Evans here. Cooks is covered. Evans is covered. I'm going to throw that away. I'm just going to throw it away and live to fight another day. Both of them were super covered. Those were my two main reads. I'm going to go in here with bunch halfback dive. Looking like it's going to be countered here. 100% countered on bunch dive, but we do manage to pick up some yards here. Sets up a 3rd and 5, and I am going to go with a spread FL drag here. Got a 3-4 zone coverage again, so we're just going to look to hit Gronk here. He does manage to catch the ball, which is positive. Throw out that stiff arm. And we are out to about the 42, 43 yard line. And we're just going to keep moving down the field. Start with another good first down play. Bunch PA pin deep. It is potentially countered, but if it's not countered, we're going to get Evans deep. We get Evans deep, and we're up to probably about the 7 yard line. We'll check the exact placement. See if we're inside the 6. Just outside the 6, so we would not get goal line coverage here. So I'm just going to go with dive weak here. It is potentially countered, but we get inside the 5, which is going to set up goal line formation. So we're going to go with our fullback flare here and see if we can take this one in for our first score on the day, which we do. So first score goes nice and easy. We're going to go back to bunch spacing here. It is potentially countered, but it is not countered, so we're just going to loop around, take that in for our first 8 points, and go from there. So yesterday was a pretty crazy day with soft counters just going absolutely ham on me pretty much the whole day. I can tell you after the LVL, I was grinding some head-to-head, and I got hit with like 3 12 to 15% counters in a row. So honestly, you know, I'm not going to say that EA's bad at math, because I mean they're not. They're definitely good at making money, right? So they're not bad at math. I'm just going to call it what it is. They're lying to us about the percentages. I mean, the percentages statistically, when I post that, and several people comment on my Instagram and show me the same thing happening to them, when it's statistically a 1 in a million chance of happening, and 3 other people show me the exact same thing happening on the same day, the code is either broken or you're lying. It really is that simple. Like, I wish there was more to it, but there isn't. It's just that the percentages are just wrong. And honestly, like some people said, well, get some neutralizers. And that was a lob, by the way, for you guys who called me out for throwing bullets. Been throwing lobs. I don't know if you noticed that. That was a lob drop. So we are going to go with curl flats here. Got man coverage. So we're going to look to hit Evans here. Another lob dropped. Yeah, so you guys telling me that if you lob the ball, it won't be dropped. I'm going to have to call you out on that and say nonsense. Let's see if we can get a gator walk going here. And we're good. Off the fullback flare against goal line. We take that to the house. Going to go bunch spacing again. Once again, potentially countered. And it is countered. But Goff is quick enough that we break that 35%. And we are sitting on 16 for the day. So 1 drive to go. I can definitely say after playing at like minus 19 to 25 every day for a long time, playing an even match, the game does feel a lot slower and a lot easier. The drops are frustrating. The counter situation yesterday was just ridiculous. But overall, I will say, playing up is definitely playing up now with the speed cap removal. So here we go. We're going to go right into it. Bunch PA pin deep. Against this nickel coverage, we're just going to get that flat route to Gronk. give him a lob. We get a truck. Sets up a 1st and 10. Going to go PA slide here. It's a 3-4 base coverage. So we're going to either go to Gronk or to Johnson. Here, we're going to get Gronk. And he's tackled immediately, but we do get the first down off of it. Ah! For some reason, even though I set it to no notifications, I got a notification. Somebody called me, and it kicked me out of the game. Really makes me a little mad. I guess I'm going to have to turn on airplane mode from now on, because Samsung, you wanted to give me blocked notifications, yet a notification comes in and you kick me out of the game and you screw up my my 3-touchdown performance. So thank you, Samsung. Anyways, guys, gonna end the video. Gonna cut it out because I don't know who was calling and don't want their numbers to show up on YouTube. But if you like this video or my rant against EA or now Samsung, go ahead, hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see what I drop, when I drop it, go ahead and hit that bell icon to join the notification squad. I love you guys. You are the best audience ever. I will see you tomorrow. CHF out.